So they took out all the cars inside, and we're just looking around outside now at their parking lot to see what they have. My first choice before was a Kona, but then there's this new venue that came out early this year, and it's much smaller and cheaper. We'll check it out. This is the Kona, the one I was telling you about first that I wanted initially. It's small, very compact, and just perfect for me, I guess, every day. And then there's this is the new venue. This is the new one. It's called the venue. It's like higher if you compare it. I don't know, and it's more boxy. To get a Kona, I would get the red and like dark gray.
Is it raining
I
or
think
is
it's
it
nice.
just...
So it's now our first time going to the mall. We are at Von Mills. It's this big outlet mall. Welcome to Von Mills. So it's our first time going back to the mall.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's not impressed. Please have something in there. There. So some stores are still a little locked up. But just hold it first. Hold it. I'm not sure. We're trying to go to the... Hi guys. So as you can see, there's already a bit of people and line up here and there. Some are still closed. And then obviously the food court, you can't dine in. But the stores or these things are open. So even though there's a lot of people, some stores are still closed. Oh yeah. So we're going to Bath and Body Works, and we're just here really to get some wallflowers for the house and some candles. Okay, so apparently you grab a bag, whichever size of a bag you think you'll need. Just go around. They sanitize you by the entrance, huh? Give me that, yeah.
What's the bottle?
Kitchen.
Ito.
Rose Ivy. That one. So some stores are open only for curbside pickup. And then some areas are like that. Hi guys. So we are at Yorkdale Mall today. It's the second day since they opened, and there's already a lot of people. There's already a lot of cars at the parking lot. And we are just returning some items. So most of the stores are still closed. If not, they do curbside pickup. Even Bath and Body is closed here, but it's open at Von Mills. The only place we went here for is still closed.
The only...
Well, since we're returning, right? It's still closed, and
Why are we still going there?
we might as well just go around.
I'll get my food. Already
So
there.
it's right there, Uniqlo. Hi. We might have to return this at Von Mills instead because they're already open there. Okay, so we are just heading to the food court. Kylie, where are you? We're trying to get some Chick-fil-A. This is one of the few places which they opened Chick-fil-A at. So yeah, it's actually my first time lining up here for it. We'll see. What are you getting?
You.
Your mom.
Polynesian, please.
Thank you so much.
Honey mustard. And
You always feel the nuggets feel smaller.
Weren't they always like this?
No. Hi guys, so right now we are at the Jeep dealership. I'm here to look at the Rubicon, which is my dream car. I guess this is a 5-seater. Not sure.
Hey guys.
Payments. What price range do you want to be at?
Alright, you guys, so I did want to talk about what really happened today at the Jeep dealership. So we did take a look at the Wrangler Sport, which is the one that we looked at was the 2-door one, and it would be a brand new one for around $240 bi-weekly with 0 down payment and 3.5 interest. That's for 5 years to pay. It would be my first time to get a car if I do get one, so therefore there's so many things to consider. It's not easy to just get a car, let alone a brand new one, because it is a responsibility. I would pay for it monthly. That includes my insurance, gas, all that other jazz that comes along with buying a car. Therefore, I'm not about to decide just that quickly in whether to get that particular car or the ones that we previously looked at Hyundai. Having said that, I have those things to consider. So I know for a fact that if you do get a brand new car, you get to save, I don't know how much exactly, but you get to save in terms of insurance, because technically it's supposed to be more safe and it's supposed to have safety features if it's a brand new one compared to used ones, right? So if you do get a used car, you would probably have to pay, not probably, you would really have to pay a lot more insurance than a brand new car. I actually don't have my G license yet, which is like the highest license you can get here in Toronto. I don't know about in other places around Canada, but that's how it is here. And my license is actually expired. I was about to take my test, my G test in, I think it was April, but obviously with the pandemic they had to close and everything, so mine just got canceled and my instructor just has to rebook it, which we don't know when yet. She still hasn't called me, so the best thing for me to do is just wait for me to pass that, because I know for sure that my insurance would be cheaper than if I do get a car now whilst I still have the G2, which is not the final license stage here. Before my license has expired, my dad just added me under his name for a second driver for the insurance for our SUV. And I've also been wanting a car, but I never really like actually looked at them at the dealership and actually talked to people and the sales guys, because I know that it's a responsibility. I don't want all my money or my savings or whatever salary I'm about to get in the future to just go straight into my car. I obviously still want to travel like what I've been doing before the pandemic, and I was able to do that because I did not have a responsibility such as a car. It would probably be around, my dad and I were calculating after that, and if I were to get the Sahara, which is also the Sport, we were talking about around 1,000 per month. Because of this pandemic, I know that dealerships and other places allow you to defer a 6-month payment. Therefore, for the first 6 months of your term with them, you won't have to pay the monthly fee. And I think it's just gonna add on to like your term, so it's just gonna be a longer term, but you're already using your car. I'm not sure. I didn't get to clarify if Jeep has that, but I know Hyundai has that. This is just another day of me looking at a particular car, but we're not buying yet. We're not there yet. We just looked at the car. Initially, I wanted the Rubicon. As you may know, if you know me personally, it's my dream car. It's a Jeep Rubicon with a 4-inch lift kit and red interior, red leather interior. But that is almost a family car, as well as the price. It's not a cheap car like what the guy at the dealership said, and apparently Jeep holds their price value or whatever for a longer period of time than compared to other cars or other dealerships. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope that you do find this helpful. If you're also a first-time car buyer, whether you are in other places, I know this is gonna help those who are in Canada for sure, because of the insurance and things like that, and those are not cheap here. I'll see you next time. Bye.